ஒரு பேர் லைவ்ல 101 பேர். பெரிய எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷனாக கிரியேட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கேன் இருக்கேன்.
Good evening all. Am I audible? Good evening. Thank you for your valuable response. Ignite neurons. Good evening. Ramachandra. Good evening. Bhuvanapriyan. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good evening all. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you, Shiva Kama Sundari. Okay, fine. Zaid Malik, thank you. So, thank you all for your valuable response. So, yeah. Okay, fine. So this is Indra from Pantech E Learning. Okay. So if you all ready, just drop thumbs up emoji in the chat box. Let's start the session. Are you all ready? Shall we start? Yeah. Good evening, Omkar. Good evening, Shakiti. Good evening, Arun Ram. Good evening, Nellai Siva. Good evening, yeah. Rohit Kumar. Good evening, Prabha. Good evening. Anita, good evening. Tabris Ansari, good evening. Yeah, good evening all. Okay. So actually, it's happy to hear so many response from you and happy to see all of this, right? So okay, so you're all ready, right? So okay, so I'm going to start the session. So once again, this is Indra from Pantech E Learning. So let's start and let's see one by one, right? Okay. Before getting into the topic and before getting into all the stuffs, I just want to give a short and sweet introduction about Pantech. So we have started since 2004 and we share our 20 years of expertise via EduTech platform. And we help 10 million students to learn technology in an easy way. And these are the courses which are actually available in our website. You can go and check it once. Those are artificial intelligence, data science, data analytics, deep learning, machine learning, Gen AI, image processing, Amazon Web Services using cloud and MLOps, natural language processing, Python programming, Python full stack, Java programming, Java full stack, database management system, web development full stack development using React.js, full stack development using Django, advanced Python and C++ programming. Background noise, just a minute. Maybe the fan sound, yeah. Let me unplug it and I hope it's clear now, right? Okay. And also we are having electric vehicle design, MATLAB simulink, renewable energy systems, battery management systems, autonomous vehicle design, PCB design, image processing using MATLAB, artificial intelligence using MATLAB, power electronics, and also Internet of Things, embedded system on Cortex, embedded systems are embedded C, Raspberry Pi, NVIDIA AI hardware and STM32 Nucleo 64. So these are all the courses which are available in our website. You can go and check it once. Okay, so now let's get into our new technology which is Jetson AI. Okay. So before getting into the topic, some of you may not know about this masterclass. So let me explain and then you will get a clear idea about it. What is masterclass and why we are floating this masterclass for this 21 days. Okay. So this is just a 21 days industrial learning activity. You just need to spend 21 days and these entire 21 days will be float on YouTube live session only and in daily basis, if you just invest 45 minutes, you can become a master of Jetson AI, because we are going to cover all the topics from the scratch. So you don't have to worry about, I don't know programming, I don't know about hardware, I don't know about anything. It's not a problem. So because we are going to learn everything from the scratch, you don't have to know anything about it. So just chill and come with me. I will explain and teach you in a very easy and effective way, right? So you will get an E-certificate which is totally based on the attendance. If you want that E-certificate, in the sense, your attendance is mandatory. So you should have 70% of attendance, then only you can get your participation certificate, or it can be an internship certificate. So how to mark your attendance? So during the live classes, at the end of the session, your coordinator will provide you one Google form link. So you can go and you can put your attendance over there. So I am telling you again this. Your coordinator will post the attendance at the end of the session. So please don't ask for attendance link in the middle of the class. She will not post in the middle of the class. So you have to wait until the end of the class, and the 70% of attendance is mandatory. If you are having below 70% attendance, in the sense, it will not get your E-certificate, I mean participation certificate, or it can be your internship certificate, right? Okay, so and one more valuable thing is, you can convert this 21 days masterclass into 1 month internship on this particular topic, which is nothing but Jetson AI. Okay, so you can convert this entire 21 days masterclass into a 1 month internship. So let me elaborate about this. So what you will get in this internship? We are floating 21 days masterclass for free, right? So what about this particular internship? See, if you buy this internship, in the sense, you will get 30 days of recorded session. Okay, you will get the recorded videos of 30 days, and you will get 30 days of presentations, and you will get 7+ exclusive project codes and 4+ projects, and you can join to the VIP community group, and you can get access to 90 days to the LMS access, and you will get internship confirmation letter. First you have to register for it. After registration, they will provide you a confirmation letter, which is totally based on IETE certified, and then for every week you will have hackathon sessions. You can clear your doubts, you can, if you have any queries, in the sense, you can interact with your mentor. So it will be easy to understand the topics quick more, right? So there will be a hackathon sessions for every week, and you will have your mock test. They will provide you assignments for every week. You have to do it accordingly. If you have any doubts regarding this, in the sense, you can talk with your mentor, right? And at last you will get your internship certificate and as well as participation certificate. So let me clear you one thing. This 21 days masterclass is for absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything for it. If you want participation certificate alone, in the sense, you have to pay 118 rupees, which is only for participation certificate. If you want internship, in the sense, you have to buy it separately. So internship is for, see, the actual amount of this particular internship on Jetson AI is for 999 plus GST. And here I provide the registration link for internship. You can go to this particular link and you can register for this internship. This is only for 999 plus GST, and the last date is 24th November. I mean coming Sunday. So today, tomorrow and Sunday, these 3 day it will be open, so you can register for internship and you can buy it on it, right? Okay, so how to do the payment? In the form, you need to mention your name, your email ID, your correct mobile number, department, and your institute or college name, and the domain. Don't forget to mention the correct name, which is Jetson AI, and then the amount plus GST will mention over there. Okay, so you will be doing 4+ projects with me in this internship, and it will end in within 2 days. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Before that, you can go and grab your internship. So don't waste this chance, use it wisely and just go for it and pay for it, get your internship. Okay, so 21 days masterclass on Jetson AI. Let me just give you an overview about this particular 21 days masterclass. Then only you can get your clear idea about what we are going to learn, what we are going to see, everything, right? So first week, I just split it up into 3 weeks. First week, second week and third week. Let's see one by one. So for the first week, it will be totally like just an introduction class, because so many of you don't have any idea about it. I mean, some of you don't have any idea about hardware, some of you don't have any idea about programming, Linux, something like that, right? So for that, I just go with the scratch. We can't say everyone know everything, right? So for that first week, it will be a introduction and basic stuff. Like first day, I mean today, we are going to talk about the introduction of NVIDIA, and second day, I mean the setup, how to install the OS, how to do all those stuffs in the second day, and third day will be like, so many of you don't have any experience on Linux OS, right? So we need to get familiar with those particular topics, then only it will be easy for the upcoming session. So first we need to familiar with all these things, then it will be easy for us. Okay, some of you have, if you don't have Jetson Nano hardware, what kind of concept will be converted in this course? See, let me provide you a link. So many of you don't want to buy that hardware. Maybe some of you maybe want to buy some hardware for it. So whatever the things I'm going to use in this particular masterclass, I will provide you the link in the chat box. So if you want to buy it by your own, in the sense, you can go and grab it. If you don't want to buy, in the sense, just listen all these 21 days class, you will get the idea about it. And if you want to do project in future, in the sense, you can come to me, otherwise you can buy it your own. Okay, so first will be a week will be like this, introduction to Pythons and some more Pythons, and the seventh day will be, we need to install the correct environment to do all the programming part, right? So this will be the first week. So what about the second week? Second week we will directly dive into the core concept. I mean deep learning and its fundamentals, and then on the frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, NumPy, something like that, and then neural network, convolutional neural network, so computer vision, image processing, and then image smoothing, edge detection, and morphology techniques, and then running the camera in OpenCV. So these are all the main topics for this particular. I mean, I want to tell you one more thing. In this entire 21 days masterclass, we are just going to do only one project. That is a big project. So for doing that particular one project, we need to know about all these topics. What is deep learning? What is neural network? What is convolutional neural network? We need to know about it properly. Then only we can move for the third week. So what about the third week? Okay, see here, third week, we are going to explore the project properly. Okay, so here you can see tracking objects in OpenCV, face detection with OpenCV. We are going to installing the particular library for that facial recognition, and then face recognition and identification. And the last 3 days, we are going to explore the particular project. This is the actual project. I just provide the picture of it. Here you can able to see this is the project. And let me show you also. Okay, you can able to see over here, this is the actual project we are going to explore in this 21 days masterclass. This is nothing but a human detection autonomous robotic car. Okay, this is the project we are going to do in this entire 21 days. This is not just about a single project. If you want to do this particular single project, in the sense, you have to go through all these topics. Okay, first week, I mean the basic things, the introduction things, first week. Second week will be all the core concept. And third week will be, we are going to explore about the project only. So this is the 21 days agenda for this masterclass, right? Okay. Okay. So now we are directly getting into the topic. So for now, do you have any doubts or queries regarding all these steps? I mean the masterclass, the certification issues, and like internship and the project. For now, do you have any queries or doubts regarding this? If you have any in the sense, you can tell me. Let's clear it out and let's directly jump into the actual topic. So today is just about the introduction class, so then only you will get a clear idea about it, what we are going to do for the upcoming 21 days, because few days before we have just floated 2 workshops. So many of you have joined in that workshop also, so some of you are new to this masterclass. So those members already know about this particular topic, because here so many of you don't have any idea about it. I just can't leave this topic and directly go for the second one, right? So for those members, I am repeatedly telling about this introduction part, what we are going to do and what are the topics we are going to cover, everything, okay? Where should we have to coding part? So don't get worried about the future session. So this is just about the introduction class. Everything, the coding part, the OS part, the hardware part, everything will be clearly explained in the upcoming session. So don't get worried about the upcoming part. I will teach you all the steps from the scratch. So don't get worried about I don't know how to programming, I don't know how to do use this hardware, how to handle the software. So don't get worried about that. Just be chill and be free. I'm here to help you. Let's learn from the scratch together, right? So do we need Jetson kit to cope up with this course? If you want, in the sense, you can buy your own. If I don't want, I just listen all these steps, and in future if I want, I can buy it. In the sense, it's your choice. So let me give you the link in chat box. It will help you. It will maybe. Okay. Let me provide you the Jetson Nano link in the chat box, so you can just go and refer this link. It will be around, I think, 24,000, something like that. So some of you may want to buy that particular hardware, some of you don't want to buy that. So those who are interested in this particular hardware, in the sense, you can go and check it once, right? So we are not providing any kind of hardware. So if you want that particular hardware, in the sense, you have to pay for it separately, right? So I will tell about that particular steps in the upcoming sessions. For now, we are not providing any kind of hardware. So if you want hardware from us, in the sense, you have to pay for it separately. This is not merged with the internship things, right? Yeah, attendance is mandatory. You have to maintain 70% of attendance to get your certificate. So attendance is mandatory, and attendance link will be provided at the end of the session. Anything else? Certificate is not for free. If you want participation certificate, in the sense, you have to pay 118 rupees. If you want to purchase internship, in the sense, you have to pay 999 plus GST. Participation is different, internship is different. Okay. Yeah, thank you for your response, Nikhil Praveen. How we can get? Okay. Okay. Now let's get into the actual topic of NVIDIA Jetson AI. You will get the certificate as a soft copy, not as hard copy. Okay, fine. I will provide the components link in the chat box in the upcoming session, so don't get worried. If you want to buy your own, in the sense, I will provide you the link. Here I just provide you the Jetson Nano link. If you want the other parts link, in the sense, I will give it to you, right? Maybe tomorrow session I will give it to you, right? Okay, so I'm going to start the session. Okay, so guys, be ready. I'm going to start the session. Listen it carefully. It will not be boring. I hope you will enjoy the session, right? Okay. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the introduction, which is nothing but what is NVIDIA. Before getting into the Jetson AI, we need to know about what is NVIDIA, right? So See, NVIDIA Corporation is a technology company which is actually known for designing and manufacturing graphic processing units, which is nothing but GPUs. So the company was founded in 1993 by Jensen Huang, Curtis and Chris, and it is headquartered in Santa Clara, California. So NVIDIA's founders believe that for computer graphics to advance, a dedicated GPU would be needed. Okay. So previously, computer games were entirely CPU based, right? So however, gaming technology was advancing, slowly moving to Windows from MS-DOS graphics, especially 3D graphics, were reliant on considerable floating point math processing, and the math co-processor in the CPU was simply not enough. Okay? See? Here I mentioned those words like CPU and GPU. Yes, NVIDIA is a company. They are providing you, not providing, designing and manufacturing GPUs. NVIDIA is a company. They are designing and manufacturing GPUs. Okay. So here I mentioned CPUs and GPUs. Right. So before getting into Jetson Nano, you need to have a clear idea about the difference between CPU and GPU. Let's see. Okay, so what is CPU and what is CPU? I hope most of you know about this topic, CPU and GPU. Ma'am, tell me slowly. Okay, fine. Let me go for slow. Okay. So what is the CPU? CPU is a central processing unit, you all know, right? So it is the brain of the computer that handles general tasks, okay, such as executing instructions for applications and the operating systems. Okay, so CPUs are good for sequential processing and complex decision making. Okay, so CPUs can render detailed scenes regardless of the amount of data because they have access to the system's RAM. Okay, now coming to what is GPU, a graphic processing unit is a computer processor that uses parallel processing to render images and as well as graphics. So GPUs are ideal for video games and architectural visualizations because they can process and real-time graphics. Okay, so GPUs are also used for machine learning and big data analytics. So overall, CPU and GPU both are important components of computing system, but they are assigned for different tasks. So CPU has few powerful cores that are designed for general purpose. So sequential processing, GPU has many small cores that are designed especially for the task like graphic rendering and parallel computation, something like that. So orally I have explained what is CPU and GPU. Let me play you a video, then you will get a clear idea about it. What is CPU and what is GPU. Okay. So let me play it to you. So see this video carefully, then you will get a clear idea about it, what I am trying to say.
Alright, I introduced to you Leonardo.
Just a minute.
Alright, the CPU might do it as a series of discrete actions performed sequentially, one after the other. In 3, 2, 1.
Oops. What happened?
Alright, I introduced to you Leonardo, and he's going to paint a picture for you guys in the way that a CPU might do it.
Actually, it's not audible. Okay. So listen it carefully, you can get a clear idea.
Alright, I introduced to you Leonardo, and he's going to paint a picture for you guys in the way that a CPU might do it, as a series of discrete actions performed sequentially, one after the other. In 3, 2, 1. Let me speed it up. Ladies and gentlemen, Leonardo.
this thing. 2,100 gallons of air goes through these accumulators, out these valves, into all 1,100 of these tubes, into these tubes, in which the bottom is a paintball. Each of those paintballs will fly across 7 feet of space, and in 80 milliseconds reach its target, hopefully. When it's all said and done, it's going to paint the Mona Lisa.
GPU painting demonstration. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, science class is now over. Thank you.
Just give me a minute, let me clear with my audio. Just a minute. Is my voice is clear now? Is my voice is clear? Okay. Yeah, thank you for your response. Okay. So I hope you see the video. So in this video they have just print a single smiley using CPU. It takes time because it will print one by one, right? So same thing they are doing just by using GPU. They just print a Mona Lisa painting in one go. So this is the difference between CPU and GPU. It will take time, but GPU you can do all the things in the one go. But in CPU it will take time, it will do one by one, so it will take some time. So this is the major difference between CPU and GPU, right? Okay, so coming to the next topic, applications. See, applications of NVIDIA, first thing you can tell gaming. So NVIDIA is perhaps best known for its GeForce. Maybe some of you have the craze in gaming, right? So I hope you get to know about this GeForce term, right? So NVIDIA is perhaps best known for its GeForce line of gaming GPUs, which are celebrated for their performance and innovations. So these GPUs support high resolution, okay, so high frame rate gaming and technology such as real-time ray tracing and AI enhanced graphics. So many of the world's leading gaming laptops and desktops, the PCs, are powered by NVIDIA GPUs. So making them a central component in the gaming ecosystem. Okay, and then coming to the next thing. Professional visualization. So NVIDIA's Quadro GPUs are designed for professional use. So including fields like architecture, engineering and digital content creation. So these GPUs offer the computational power required for tasks such as 3D rendering, video editing and complex simulation, something like that. Okay. And then data centers and AI. So NVIDIA Tesla or A100. So in the data center segment, NVIDIA's Tesla, now A100, GPUs are optimized for AI training and inference. So high performance computing and data analytics, something like that. So these GPUs are used in supercomputers and cloud data centers worldwide. Okay. And then automotive. So coming to automotive, NVIDIA Drive. So this platform provides AI solutions for autonomous vehicle. Okay, so including hardware and software that help in perception and like mapping, planning and driver assistance system, something like that. So NVIDIA Drive aims to enhance the safety and efficiency of self-driving car. And here comes healthcare. So NVIDIA Clara is a healthcare application which is nothing but a framework that leverages AI for medical imaging, genomics and smart hospital operations. So it aims to accelerate the deployment of AI in medical settings, and you can tell improving diagnostics and patient care as well. Okay, and then last but not least, robotics. So NVIDIA Jetson. So the Jetson platform provides AI computing capabilities for robots, drones and other autonomous machines. So it supports a range of application from industrial automation to AI research. Okay. So some of you keep asking for PDF. So if you bought the PDF, in the sense it will include in the internship itself. Recorded sessions, PDF, everything will be provided for the internship members, right? So don't get it wrong way. Okay. So see here, I provide some video. This is actually a research video from NVIDIA. So I got this particular video from their official website. So they have recently launched this video in their research page. So see this, and you will get a clear idea about it.
The era of robotics has arrived. One day, everything that moves will be autonomous. Researchers and companies around the world are developing robots powered by physical AI. Physical AIs are models that can understand instructions and autonomously perform complex tasks in the real world. Multimodal LLMs are breakthroughs that enable robots to learn, perceive, and understand the world around them and plan how they'll act. And from human demonstrations, robots can now learn the skills required to interact with the world using gross and fine motor skills. One of the integral technologies for advancing robotics is reinforcement learning. Just as LLMs need RLHF, or reinforcement learning from human feedback, to learn particular skills, generative physical AI can learn skills using reinforcement learning from physics feedback in a simulated world. These simulation environments are where robots learn to make decisions by performing actions in a virtual world that obeys the laws of physics. In these robot gyms, a robot can learn to perform complex and dynamic tasks safely and quickly, refining their skills through millions of acts of trial and error. We built NVIDIA Omniverse as the operating system where physical AIs can be created. Omniverse is a development platform for virtual world simulation, combining real-time, physically based rendering, physics simulation, and generative AI technologies. In Omniverse, robots can learn how to be robots. They learn how to autonomously manipulate objects with precision, such as grasping and handling objects, or navigate environments autonomously, finding optimal paths while avoiding obstacles and hazards. Learning in Omniverse minimizes the sim-to-real gap and maximizes the transfer of learned behavior. Building robots with generative physical AI requires 3 computers: NVIDIA AI supercomputers to train the models, NVIDIA Jetson Orin and next generation Jetson Thor robotics supercomputer to run the models, and NVIDIA Omniverse, where robots can learn and refine their skills in simulated worlds. We build the platforms, acceleration libraries, and AI models needed by developers and companies, and allow them to use any or all of the stacks that suit them best. The next wave of AI is here.
Robotics, powered by physical AI, will revolutionize industries.
Okay. So in the video itself, they have clearly mentioned that to train and develop, they need 3 supercomputers, right? So first one is supercomputer. Three computers. First one is supercomputer. Second one is they have mentioned as Jetson Orin, right? So this is nothing but a hardware. So here we are not going to use Jetson Orin, but we are going to use Jetson Nano, which is totally a beginner kit or learning kit. Okay. So we are going to focus on Jetson Nano. Okay. Now see this. Now here comes the important thing. For all these models to run, they need hardware, right? Like for training, for development, they need hardware, GPUs to boost the process, right? So how to fill the attendance? They will provide you the attendance in the end of the session. It's the Google form link. You just go and fill the Google link for your attendance, right? Okay. Okay, so let me get back to the topic. See, so now there is another recent trend which is going on. You all know, nothing but AI or Gen AI, right? So companies like Google, companies like Meta, Microsoft has been releasing their products related to AI, and they are adding it to every product now. So at this particular time, NVIDIA is selling GPUs. Because for all these models to run, they need the hardware. For what? For training and for development to boost the process. So an NVIDIA becoming rich just by selling the GPUs to the top companies. So when everyone digs for gold, you have to sell the shovels to become rich, right? So this is what they have done and successfully doing it. So now let's move to the NVIDIA Jetson, okay? No, there is nothing like for this particular application we need to go for this particular hardware. There is nothing like that. You can use any single hardware, and using that particular single hardware you can go for any application. So I will clear your doubt in the upcoming slide. I am also having that particular slide for the comparison of hardware, so don't get confused with the board and all, right? Okay. So now we have talked about NVIDIA, everything, right? So now let's get into the topic of Jetson. So what is NVIDIA Jetson? See, NVIDIA Jetson is a series of advanced embedding system used by developers for creating innovative AI products across multiple industries. Okay, so the platform consists of a small form factor, high performance edge computer named module. So additionally, it also includes JetPack SDK. SDK is nothing but software development kit. JetPack software development kit for software acceleration, and a complete ecosystem to help speed up the development process of custom AI projects. Okay, so the NVIDIA Jetson system is high performance and power efficient, making it one of the best and most popular platform for building machines based on the AI on the edge. So here you can see this is Jetson Nano developer kit. It has all the configuration that you can connect your HDMI cable, that you can connect your keyboard, you can connect your mouse, you can connect your Ethernet cable, and you can see you can use this as a single board computer also. So let me show you. See here. So here you can connect Ethernet cable to this. Here you will provided 4 USB cable. You can connect your keyboard, mouse, everything over here, and they have provided display port and HDMI port. You can connect it to it, and you can also power it by a 5-volt barrel jack, or also you can power it by just a simple B-type cable. You can just provide using a simple B-type cable. You can provide power through this thing or through this thing. So this is all the things that you can connect everything that you need, and you can use this particular hardware as a single board computer. Actually this Jetson Nano is connected with the robotic car, so that's why it may be look big. Actually this is just this part alone is a Jetson Nano. So here you can connect all the stuffs, and here you will having like 40 pins over here, And for the actually the micro SD card is act as a storage over here. Here I have already connected SD card over here. Just a minute, let me show you. If I click, you can separately, and let me connect it. Here we need to install the OS, and we just need to, this is camera, this is all the external things. Though this part alone is a Jetson Nano. Okay. Okay, so now see, this is the developer kit, right? And this is nothing but a module. You can also have Jetson module. You can attach this with some other hardware and make it work. You can connect this module with robot or autonomous car or vehicle. So like this, you can fit this and attach a camera. It will detect the lane and just move. Here the wheels will use to detect the direction. So this is what we are actually going to do in this upcoming session. So we will learn everything one by one, right? Okay. And then the next thing is edge computing. So what is edge computing? Edge computing on the NVIDIA Jetson Nano is a strategy that brings AI processing power to the devices that actually collect data instead of sending it to the cloud or a data center. So this allows for real-time decision making and the use of software-defined autonomous machines. Okay, so here are some benefits of edge computing. First one is real-time data analysis. Okay, so organizations can work with urgent data in real time. So sometimes without communicating with a primary data center, and then offline processing. So edge computing can leverage use cases that are not possible with cloud-based services. And the third thing is close to data sources. So edge computing moves computer storage and processing closer to the devices and uses that consumes the data. Okay, and see this, here you may know all these famous companies. So these companies are using all of these applications of, the benefits of edge computing. So in AMR, in retail, in smart city, in agriculture and construction, in services, in logistics, in manufacturing, in healthcare, all these terms are used by all these top companies, right? Okay, so this is the Jetson family developer kit, Jetson Nano, this is Jetson Orin Nano, and this is the Jetson AGX Orin developer kit. Okay, so you may get confused like how to choose. How can I select the board? So don't worry about that. The only change in the hardware is its configuration. Hardware configuration. And the software that you are going to use will be the same for all. So whatever you are practicing in the learner module, you can implement the same thing here as well. So don't get confused about it. Okay, so this is the learner kit, and this is the intermediate kit, and this is the advanced kit. We are going to start with Jetson Nano developer kit. Okay, so whatever you are practicing here, you can implement here as well. The only change is in the hardware configuration. You don't have to worry about the software programming part and the remaining part. You don't have to worry about that. So whatever you are going to practice here, you are going to implement the same thing here also. Okay, and this is the Jetson Nano developer kit. You can use it as a single board AI computer, like you will have like 128 CUDA core, 4 core CPU, 472 G flops, and you can just provide 5 watts to 10 watts, right? Okay, so coming to the specifications, CPUs like 64-bit quad core and GPUs like 128 core NVIDIA Maxwell, and memory is like 4 GB 64-bit. So you have to buy SD card externally. They will not provide you SD card. At least you must have like 32 GB of SD card. And video encoder, video decoder, you will have like 4 USB camera display. You can connect HDMI port, and also you will have like display port, networking, wireless, everything. So 40 pin header, storage, you have to buy it by your own, micro SD card, and you just need to provide 5 volt DC power supply using a barrel jack, or you can just use a B type cable, right? And the size. Okay, so here just see, you will have like, I have already told you that this is the 40 pin header, B-type cable you can provide, Ethernet, 4 USB cables, display port, HDMI port, this is a barrel jack, and over here you can connect camera. I mean over see MIPI CSI2 camera connectors. Okay, so coming to this, if you buy your own Jetson Nano, in the sense, in the box you will have like NVIDIA Jetson Nano module and a small paper card. Paper card is nothing but a manual, user manual, and then folded paper stand. You can place your Jetson Nano on the top of the paper stand. That's why they have provided all the things. But all these things are, you may need it in the future, but they are not provided it with the kit. So what are the things? Micro SD card is a mandatory thing. You need to buy it by your own. They will not provide you. It should be at least 32 GB. And then USB keyboards and mouse, computer display and HDMI cable, and for the power supply. So you need to buy your own. They will not provide you all the things. So these are the only things which are included in the box. Okay. Okay. So coming to the OS, initially we need to flash the OS, which is Ubuntu Linux. So we will learn about this setup in the upcoming session. There is nothing but the tomorrow session. We are going to talk about the setup part, everything, right? So don't get worried about that. Okay. So now I am going to share you the important thing, which is, just a minute. Let me show you. Okay. So see this. Okay. So now let's talk about the project overview. Okay. So one of the most exciting things of this masterclass will be this one, this particular one. It involves detecting human and enabling movement based on their presence using the power of AI and robotics. So in this masterclass we are going to do this project, and also we are going to learn everything about this project from scratch. Okay, so first, what is human detection? So human detection involves identifying and locating people in images or video streams. Okay, so it's a crucial application in fields like security, robotics and autonomous systems, something like that. So our project focuses on creating an intelligent system that can detect specific object like a person, like a chair, or it can be a board or something like that. So react dynamically by moving based on the detected object's type, specifically respond to the presence of a person. Okay, so this project combines computer vision, deep learning and real-time decision making for an interactive experience. Yes, it can detect animals also. If we integrate all the stuffs in the programming part, it will detect the animals also. Whatever the thing we are going to provide in the program, it will detect. So here I am just going to do with the human detection. If you want integrated with animal in the sense, you can provide it in your code. Okay, it's totally based on our thing. Okay, so now what are the key technologies that are involved in this project? So first one is deep learning. So core of modern AI solutions, allowing machines to learn patterns from large data sheet. So we will use convolutional neural network, which are highly effective for image related tasks. Okay, and then coming to the neural network, this is the second key technology. So the backbone of our AI model. So enabling the system to classify and recognize objects effectively. So here we are having camera also, right? So it will help us to detect. It will move according to the detection. So we will explore how these networks are trained to differentiate humans from other objects, right? And then OpenCV, that is the third thing. So a powerful library for real-time computer vision. So it helps in image pre-processing, object detection and visualization, bridging the gap between raw video feeds and AI predictions. Okay, so now what is the role of this particular Jetson AI? As we discussed before, the Jetson Nano board brings GPU accelerated AI processing to the edge. Okay, so making it perfect for real-time human detection. So we will leverage its capabilities to deploy a model that can detect human efficiently in live video streams. So how this particular project work? First thing is object detection. So the AI system identifies objects in the camera feed, focusing on the specific classes like person or something, whatever the thing we are giving in the program. And then second thing is decision making. So based on the detection result, the program triggers the movement when a person is identified. So other object like it can be a chair, it can be a board or recognized, but do not prompt the action. Okay. And then actuation. So motors or actuators are controlled to move the system towards and away from the detected person. So see, here we are connecting 4 DC motors over here using 2 batteries over here, and the 4 motors are connected using this particular driver. Okay, and then we are having 2 batteries. It may look big, but there is nothing. Just 4 DC motor, 2 batteries, 1 driver, here camera, and this is just for showcase. This is just a camera, and here we are having Jetson Nano developer kit. Here this is nothing but an antenna. Okay, so by the end of this project you will gain hands-on experience integrating like object detection with hardware control, creating a complete AI driven solution. I'm telling you this again, this is not just a simple and single program. So if you want to do this particular single program, you have to go through the lot of topics in the backside. So that's what I have mentioned in the agenda clearly. Okay, so you have to go through all the basic steps. You have to learn all those core concepts about the topic. Then only you can directly jump into the project. Right? So this is all about this particular project. I hope you like it. So for the upcoming 21 days, we are going to study about this particular project and we are going to explore so many things about this particular project, right? Okay. No, this is just for, it acts like an eye of a robot. This is actually ultrasonic sensor, but we are with nothing to do with this ultrasonic sensor. Just for showcase purpose, we just provide it is looking like an eye of the robot, right? So that's why we have just connected this particular ultrasonic sensor over here, but we are nothing going to do with this particular sensor. This just for showcase purpose. This is looking like an eye for this particular robot. Okay. Okay. So now coming to this introduction to AI. And so many of you know about this particular topic, introduction to AI, right? So artificial intelligence is a technology that enables machine to demonstrate like human-like reasoning and capabilities such as autonomous decision making. So through the assimilation of vast amount of training data, AI learns to recognize speech, spot patterns and trends, proactively solve problems, and predict the future conditions and occurrences, right? So they can make detailed recommendations to the users and expert. So they can act independently, replace the need for human intelligence or intervention. So a classic example is nothing but a self-driving car. So I'm using Jetson Nano developer kit. Okay. Now see this. Types of artificial intelligence. There are 3 types of artificial intelligence. One is narrow AI, and also you can call it as a weak AI, general AI, or you can call it as a strong AI, and the third one is super intelligent AI. Okay, so see how this artificial intelligence work, you need to know. So beyond the major classification or of narrow, general and super intelligent AI, there are several more different and interrelated levels of artificial intelligence are there. First one is machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but a subset of artificial intelligence. Okay, so don't get worry about the timing. The timing is actually 6 to 7. So this is the first day, right? So we need to give more explanation about it. That's why taking much time. So the actual task is about 6 to 7. Maximum it will be like 45 minutes only. Some days it may go beyond 45 minutes, like 1 hour, 6 to 7. So today please bear it, because this is the first day and introduction day, right? Okay. So within few minutes I will end it up. We are going to finish it. So please wait. Right. Okay. Machine learning is a subset of AI and the neural network. So neural networks are a fundamental component of AI, which is inspired by the structure and the function of the human brain. Okay. So these multi-layered computational models have nodes clustered together like neuron in the biological brain. So don't get worried about all the topics. This is just about the introduction class. I just want to know all these topics or we are going to cover in the upcoming session. That's why I mentioned all these topics over here. In the upcoming sessions, you will get a clear idea about all these topics. There is a separate session for all these things. So don't get confused about this. Okay. And then deep learning. So deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So machine learning is a subset of AI and deep learning is a subset of machine learning, and then last comes Gen AI. So here I am having one video. Let me play it and then you will get a clear idea about it, because it is an animated video. It is easy to understand better. Let me play it.
Picture this.
Listen it carefully.
Organize your cupboard just as you like it, or serve every member of the house a customized cup of coffee. Makes your day easier, doesn't it? These are the products of artificial intelligence. But why use the term artificial intelligence? Well, these machines are artificially incorporated with human-like intelligence to perform tasks as we do. This intelligence is built using complex algorithms and mathematical functions. But AI may not be as obvious as in the previous examples. In fact, AI is used in smartphones, cars, social media feeds, video games, banking, surveillance, and many other aspects of our daily life. The real question is, what does an AI do at its core? Here is a robot we built in our lab, which is now dropped onto a field. In spite of a variation in lighting, landscape, and dimensions of the field, the AI robot must perform as expected. This ability to react appropriately to a new situation is called generalized learning. The robot is now at a crossroad, one that is paved and the other rocky. The robot must determine which path to take based on the circumstances. This portrays the robot's reasoning ability. After a short stroll, the robot now encounters a stream that it cannot swim across. Using the plank provided as an input, the robot is able to cross this stream. So, our robot uses the given input and finds the solution for a problem. This is problem solving. These three capabilities make the robot artificially intelligent. In short, AI provides machines with the capability to adapt, reason, and provide solutions. Well, now that we know what AI is, let's have a look at the two broad categories an AI is classified into. Weak AI, also called narrow AI, focuses solely on one task. For example, AlphaGo is a maestro of the game Go, but you can't expect it to be even remotely good at chess. This makes AlphaGo a weak AI. You might say Alexa is definitely not a weak AI, since it can perform multiple tasks. Well, that's not really true. When you ask Alexa to play Despacito, it picks up the keywords play and Despacito, and runs a program it is trained to. Alexa cannot respond to a question it isn't trained to answer. For instance, try asking Alexa the status of traffic from work to home. Alexa cannot provide you this information, as she is not trained to. And that brings us to our second category of AI, strong AI. Now, this is much like the robots that only exist in fiction as of now. Ultron from Avengers is an ideal example of a strong AI. That's because it's self-aware and eventually even develops emotions. This makes the AI's response unpredictable. You must be wondering, well, how is artificial intelligence different from machine learning and deep learning? We saw what AI is. Machine learning is a technique to achieve AI, and deep learning, in turn, is a subset of machine learning. Machine learning provides a machine with the capability to learn from data and experience through algorithms. Deep learning does this learning through ways inspired by the human brain. This means through deep learning, data and patterns can be better perceived. Ray Kurzweil, a well-known futurist, predicts that by the year 2045, we would have robots as smart as humans. This is called the point of singularity. Well, that's not all. In fact, Elon Musk predicts that the human mind and body will be enhanced by AI implants, which would make us partly cyborg.
Okay, so I hope this video explained clearly. You will get a clear idea about it because it have a animation video, right? Okay, so many of you asking for the attendance link, right? Is it the session boring? Okay, so here comes the last topic. Okay, so don't get worried, I'm going to finish it off, right? So the last thing is applications of AI. So first thing is healthcare. So AI can help develop new drugs, diagnose diseases and also perform surgeries, right? And then second thing is self-driving car. So AI plays a crucial role in autonomous vehicles, enabling them to perceive their surroundings, make decisions and navigate safely. So as you could see, like for example, Tesla's self-driving cars are available, which actually gathers data from camera and as well as a lot of sensors, and their decision making is stand in their particular chip and has been decided of what to do. So based on this, it decides to slow down or speed it up or turn left or turn right. Whatever the changes it has to do, it will be done and self-driving, right? And then virtual assistant. So AI assistants like Siri, Alexa and Google Assistant help users with tasks, schedule appointments and provide informations. And then agriculture. So AI can help farmers make quicker and more efficient decision by collecting the data about the condition of the soil, the weather and the appearance of the crops, everything, right? And then facial recognition and access the control. And at last again robotics. So robotics has been used in manufacturing for a year, but before the introduction of AI, the calibration and reprogramming had to be done manually. Okay, so and typically only after something broke down. So by using AI, often in the form of IoT sensors, manufacturers have been able to greatly expand the scope, the volume, the type of the task their robot can perform, while also improving their accuracy and reducing the downtime. So some common examples of AI assisted robotics include order picking robots in warehouse and agriculture robots and water crops at optimum times. Okay, and then here comes the two important topic. Listen it carefully. Computer vision. So computer vision is a field of AI that enable computers and systems to derive meaningful information from digital images, videos and other visual inputs. Now see this. Why computer vision and how does it actually work? See, it has lot industry important and safety, productivity and accuracy. And future of AI depends on computer vision at one hand and NLP at other hand. So that's how important OpenCV is. Now let's see how it actually works. See, generally the human vision is you have a sensing device which is your eyes, and you have interpreting device which is your brain. For example, if you see something and your eye is going to be your sensing device which is responsible for capturing the image of the environment, and your brain is going to interpret and tell you that you have a plate with fruits like pineapple, apple, avocado, orange, something like that, right? So this is all about human vision. Now see this. Similarly, if you take computer vision, the computer having camera which is a sensing device, and computer which is interpreting device which is the brain, which has the algorithm or the AI or the neural network, so that also interpret and tell you what it actually has. And the last topic is, the last thing in application of AI is NLP, natural language processing. So natural language processing systems recognize and understand written or in spoken language. So in more sophisticated application, NLP can use context to infer attitude, mood, and other subjective qualities to more accurately interpret meaning. So practical applications of NLP include chatbots, call center interaction analysis, and digital voice assistants such as Siri and Alexa. Okay, so this is all about the introduction to NVIDIA, introduction to Jetson Nano, introduction to our project that we are going to do, and last we have ended up it with AI, deep learning, machine learning topics, all those things, right? So this is just a introduction class, so don't get confused about it. From tomorrow itself we are going to get into the practical session. Like first week it will be a basic thing. You have to get familiar with the OS setup, you have to familiar with the Linux operating system, you have to familiar with Python programming. So for the first week will be introduction and basic part. So second week you will get directly dive into the actual core topic. So it will be interesting, and don't get confused, and just be chill and come to the class. We will learn it together, right? I hope you understand and I hope you like the session. So if you like the session, please drop thumbs up emoji in the chat box, then only I can able to know whether you have liked the session or not, right? No, this is not only for engineering, so there's nothing like that. If you have interest in all these topic, in the sense you can learn. So tomorrow I will provide you all the things that I have used it in this particular project, like the DC motor link, Jetson Nano link I have already provided you, the camera link and the driver link, everything I will provide you in the tomorrow session, right? Attendance link is asking for permission. So thank you all for your valuable response. So they have provided you another attendance link, so please go and fill it out. Yeah. Thank you so much for all valuable response. It means a lot to me. Okay. So again I am telling you this for just clarification. You can convert this 21 days masterclass into 1 month internship on Jetson AI. Weekly live sessions, you can interact with your mentor, and you will get mock test, you will get assignment, and at last you will get internship certificate and participation certificate, which is based on your attendance and based on your registration. If you register for participation certificate, in the sense you will get participation certificate. If you buy the internship, in the sense you will get it accordingly. Okay, so the actual amount of this 1 month internship on Jetson AI is 999 plus GST, and this is the registration link, and the last day to register is 24th November, the coming Sunday. So there is only 3 days, so use this chance wisely and get your internship as soon as possible, right? So if you have any queries, you can interact with your coordinator. So just a minute. So in the slide I have provided the phone number. You can call to this particular number, or you can send a WhatsApp chat to this particular number, or you can use this mail ID. If you have any queries or doubt regarding that internship, in the sense you can interact with your coordinator. They will guide you. Okay, so I hope you all like the session. So let's catch up at tomorrow's session with another topic. So thank you all. Have a very great day.